Hi guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 271st episode of Gantsilyera. It's a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is May 30, 2020. It's a Saturday. I took the time to make a video today to catch up with you guys, and I'm making it earlier because tomorrow we're going to celebrate Papa's birthday with my kuya and my ate's family, and on Monday my ate is going back to work, so I'm taking the privilege of making a video today to show you guys the items that I have been working on. So the first one that I was able to accomplish is this orange slice fruit slice pouch here. I was able to make the whole shape of it, or panel, which looks like this, and I'm going to work on uh, the lining and the zipper for this. So this is how it looks like. I wasn't able to show you guys from before because I forgot about the yarn from my second purchase. So this is how it turned out, and she has 3 of this as a request. She has the watermelon one, she has the kiwi, and now she has this orange fruit slice. I'm thinking about making a tutorial for this, but you know me, it gets postponed every now and then. So that is the first thing that I want to show you guys. The second one that I worked on is a request from my cousin Dalby. She has asked me when I was putting up the package. She asked me if I will be able to make her a pouch out of mercerized cotton thread. I was able to make her one with these colors plus the yellow one, but she wanted one that has only two colors to it. So I was able to work on this the last time, but this is gonna be a dual zipper pouch. So there's gonna be 2 zippers for it, and the separation, I will put it on the lining instead of making a crochet divider. So this is her order from me that I've worked on this past days. So that is my second somewhat work in progress. The third one that I was working on as a whip, as you may have seen me work on this, is this filet crochet panel here, that I was thinking when I was working on it, if I can turn it into a top instead. So this is gonna be the panel for the front, and I will make another one for the back part of it. So this is how it looks like so far. You can't really see the design, but there are slanted designs here that are shell stitches, and this is one of the yarns that Miss Shirley gave me. I'm Shirley and Dusty. So I'm gonna work on this and trying to make another panel for the front part, and I'm thinking of having a lower yoke to it, to the second panel. I don't know how I'm gonna work on that, but this is gonna be for the back part. And this is using the Summer Nights Tropical Punch yarn, which has some shimmer to it. This is what is left of it now. So I'm still contemplating about it, thinking of turning it into a top instead. So that is one of my works in progress that I want to share with you. It's gonna be 2 p.m. soon. I'm making this video today impromptu, just to show you guys my projects. Nicole is right here, and she gave Mama some electric kettle, so she's giving it to her now. So I'm gonna show you my other projects. Out of the leftover yarn from the Super Saver stripes, in Favorite Stripes, I was able to make another bag, only a smaller one. It's just a sling bag, because I remember from before that someone has been asking for this type of bags. They prefer the smaller ones from the bigger type that I usually work on, so that they can use it to go to the market or just put some knickknacks in it, some essentials from when they're going out. So this is what is left of the half of the second skein. I really love how it turned out. I made a different type of strap for it. I chained for about 50 or more, or 60, and then I just double crochet it so that it will look like this. So you can see how the colors are striping on this one. It is different from the back, and I still haven't woven my ends yet. So I was able to work on that, and I still have the third skein to speak to me if ever what it wants to be, what it wants to come up. So that is my other project that I want to show you guys. And then Nicole, she gave me yesterday this notebook. I really love this type of notebook to turn into journals of some sort. And for this one, it is a little bit special because it has some Bible verses written in it for every page. So it is inspiring also in a way. And I want to show you guys Maris's drawing. She drew this thing here, this girl here. I think this is a character that Sophie has on her gacha life. And so he drew this one, and then there's another character here that he drew, which looks kind of cool to me. He's really good at drawing now, and he is by the sofa drawing world maps again, the bigger one. So he is putting together paper from an old calendar, and now he is making a bigger world map. So that's it. I have this other work in progress. I'm starting the wall art that Rain requested from me. I put together bond paper of the size that she wants. So the length is about 12 inches and the height is 14 inches. So I drew here what it is supposed to look like, so that I will be able to use this as a pattern for the wall art. And the other day, I am working on it, started it, and I'm going back and forth on my cell phone about the colors that I needed to put in it. So yesterday, I decided to ask Nicole to print the picture for me. So this is the picture. This is what it is supposed to look like, although the shades that I'm using are not exactly the same color as this ones. I'm choosing the colors that is closest to it. So now that I have this picture printed out, I will be able to look in it from this instead from my cell phone. And this is my progress so far. So this is how it looks like. As you can see, this color work only using single crochet, but sometimes I use half double. So this is how it looks like. This part, there's supposed to be a house and some trees here. So this is gonna be the back part, so I'm not worrying about the colors that I put in it. I am figuring out the colors for these ones, which is the reflection of the sun on the water, as you can see. So I really needed to accomplish this back first before working on the lighthouse, and Rain has suggested for the colors of the lighthouse. So she wanted a red one for the lighthouse, and the houses are gonna be in peach and orange. I think that is the color of her house. I'm just a little bit worried of being copyrighted with this one, but I am figuring it out as I go, so I'm hoping that I wouldn't violate any copyright law. So this is how it's turning out. The colors are not exactly alike from the picture, but it is going on well. It's just a little bit off in its length. because I started it stretching the chains and came out a little bit short or a little bit longer for about a centimeter. So I'm working on that, and I'm hoping that I will finish it soon because she is really excited to have this. She has already had the Starry Starry Night wall art. She has already had it framed, and it is on her house now. So that is pretty exciting. I am putting together the colors that I needed for the half of it. I am balling them up here so that I will see the colors, and it will be much more convenient this way. So that is my progress with the wall art that she's requested. And I'm experimenting on another order from her, which is a bouquet of different types of flowers. And I started on one of them, and this is how it turned out. It is not exactly that from the picture, but I am figuring it out as I go. And I think this one, I can have this as a prototype and maybe enhance it a bit. This is supposed to be rounded in a way, and the petals should be a little bit thicker. So for this ones, I am also contemplating if I'm going to starch them so that they will be rigid. But it is in the processing state for right now. So those are most of the projects that I want to share with you guys. Yesterday, I have received the third set of, I have an order from Sinulidonline, the third one, and I have received it yesterday. So I just would like to show you quickly. So I have these colors in the 50-gram balls. I needed some of them, so I really needed the yellow. This one is a darker orange, a peach, and this one is a darker red, which is not really maroon, but the darker type of red. And this one, I think it's supposed to be a royal blue, but it turned into a purple, dark purple or dark violet. So I was able to purchase those, and then I have these other ones here, which is the blue-green yarn. The blue, I needed the 2 gray for the bag, for the half circle bag. And then I also purchased dark gray. And in this other pouch here, you can see, so these are 50-gram balls from Love Nuts. And I placed an order last Tuesday, and it came here within 4 days. So it is the fastest delivery that they have for this. So I also purchased some Pusha Pink, and I really needed the cream ones for the granny square, so I purchased 3 of them. And then I just chose some random 12-gram balls that I think I needed for the wall art. So I have purchased these colors here. I needed the light blue and the dark green for the grass of the wall art. So those are my third order placed from Sinulidonline. If you want to order from them, they are available on Shopee. And I will put the link on the description box below. If you're interested and you are within Metro Manila, you can purchase it because it is coming from Marikina. So those are the things that I want to share with you guys. And on the last part, I'm gonna put some other topics that I want to discuss. So now that I have all of the yarns available here, I will be able to continue with my projects and maybe make some other ones like beaded bracelets that I'm planning to make in the future. I don't know if you recognize this fairy tale princess here. She's the one with some ragged clothes and is wiping the floor. I think she is Cinderella, but I'm not so sure. So she is my background for today, along with my Gantsilyera sign there. So I'm gonna let you go now. I don't know if I have any topics that I wanna share with you guys. I have written here that it is very nice looking at yarns in their original state. Looking at them just like this. unlike from the ones that is like this. But when they are balled up, they are pretty nice to look at too, and put in a jar or a container. So I love looking at all my yarn purchases, and I'm quite glad to have them now. I'm quite secured on working on my projects because all of the colors are now here. And also in the future, I'm thinking of making a bikini shorts. So please cross your fingers for that because I'm still gonna figure it out. Hi to Miss Shirley J. Merson. She has put another video. And hi also to Miss Shirley Bruce and her cat Dusty. So I think that's it from me. I'm happy that Miss Jan is now making videos and are outside her decking, enjoying her lovely garden. So I think that is it from me. This afternoon it is sunny here, although at night it sometimes rains. Yesterday the fuse of our electricity has gone out, but it's just for a moment. We thought that it will gonna last up until the night, but Meralco got here earlier to fix it, so we have the electricity back. So we're going to be having GCQ. We're gonna be in GCQ on June 1. It is a general community quarantine where some things are allowed, although transportation in a jeepney is still not allowed. But there are other things that will be allowed within that term. So we're quite glad about that, but a little bit worrying a bit also because COVID-19 is still out there. So I'm gonna let you go now, and I just wanna catch up with all of you. And later I'm gonna watch your videos just to catch up. And I'm hoping you guys are staying safe and loving what you're working on, crocheting and relaxing after a day's work, having some family bonding time. So that's it from me. Bye for now. So this is the weather today. Lots of clouds and crying baby on the background. It's really hot here today, so I think it's creating the thunderstorms. A combination of the hot and the cold breeze somewhere. Mama's plant is flowering here, although it's a bit withered. I'm gonna show you guys the banderitas that were here. It's gone now. Someone has taken it off, but the kite is still there. There are delivery guys going around in motorcycles. That's how my yarn is delivered. So that's our weather for today.